Alright, let's make this short, simple, and sweet. The video you're about to see is a lot of me in and out of focus, and I yawn a few times because I have a stomach disease. Uh, you're about to see this video. I apologize beforehand. I just recorded it for quite a while, and then I reviewed it, and it's all kinds of messed up. So, yay. Hello. So, um, today I'm not going to really do a doll video. I'm not going to talk to you about that. I want to actually talk to you about what we experienced, excuse me, at the penitentiary. Penitentiary. The ghost shadow people that we experienced at the jail in the middle of the woods. Yeah. So it was really interesting because when we got there, keep in mind, we can't tell you exactly where it is. Were we there? And yes. Were we supposed to be there? No. Were we allowed to be there? No. We had to hike like an hour and a half into the woods. Uh, this is literally in the middle of nowhere. It is something that a, a big company, I'm not going to explain too much because people can get it, a big company will not do any more on that land because the jail buried so many bodies outside of the jail and everywhere just to cover things up that they found so many bodies out there that they just won't build on it or anything. It's just going to go to nothing. It's going to become nothing. So, of course, we heard that it was haunted. And we said, hey, that's a good idea. Let's go do this. So yeah, we've talked to other people, and they said that they've experienced noises, they've experienced howling, and little things like that. Which it's interesting. We didn't experience any howling or anything like that. We did get a lot of strange noises on our cameras. Keep in mind, while we were there, we weren't doing any weird kind of noises. There's a lot of comments that have been explaining that, hey, I'm hearing this, hey, I'm hearing that. Can you explain this? Can you explain that? What's really weird is none of us were making those. They were very odd and interesting noises. So thank you so much for actually seeing those and actually catching that. Uh, I didn't edit this, of course. Zach did. Zach did a really good job editing. It took him little over a week plus. Um, I'm really excited that he's back on board helping us out. Now I say us, as in normally it's just me editing anything or Michael editing anything, and Zach is able to edit some really cool footage. Uh, norm, excuse me, my stomach. I'm drinking some Dairy Queen. No, I'm really excited about what we caught, and I want to talk to you about it. There's a segment in there where it's a opening of a doorway. I'm holding on to this and I don't know why. It's a doorway opening about yay wide. Now in the frame it's like yay wide, but it really looks like someone is leaving that area. Now keep in mind it was just me, Michael, and Zach. That's it. Just me, Michael, and Zach. So to have another person unaccounted for over there it's very strange. Um, Later in the video, we were doing an EVP session. I think it's the first one we did. Michael was seeing a shadow move, and he mentions that he was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa. I think I just saw that." Now we did look on the handy cam GoPro, not Handycam, GoPro that he was holding, and there we didn't see the shadow or where he saw it, but no, he was seeing some shadows. And keep in mind, when I was filming, I was like, what, camera A? So normally I was behind the camera during this whole thing. So uh, I really didn't, I was focused on getting them. I wasn't really focused on anything around me. I did get this really weird, creepy vibe while I was in there. It was just a very, I don't know, everything felt like it was uh, unwelcoming. Not the fact that we weren't supposed to be there, but just at the fact that, I was like, nobody knows we're here. We're an hour and a half into the middle of the woods. Nobody cares. But you just were like, wow, it feels like people are trying to kick us out. Like it's unwelcoming in some way. If that makes any sense. If that makes any sense, let me know. And so, of course, when we were, keep in mind, ghost activity, and here's the strange thing, and this is one thing we actually started messing with later. EVP. I am sorry. Wholeheartedly sorry about yawning so many times. We did an EVP. It was like the third or fourth EVP session that we were going to do. And there was this hole, and it goes down into the basement. The basement in this place is completely just filled with water up to like your shoulders. Now, we were going to go down there, but one little thing kind of ruined that. The fact that there was alligators out there. There is alligators. There is snakes. This is a very dangerous area. So, why we didn't do that? Because we saw the movie Crawl. Why we didn't go down there? Because the movie Crawl can kind of happen. That's why we didn't go in there. So, if anybody else is brave enough, they can try to do that. I'm not going to recommend it, and I'm not going to tell you where it is. Now, let's see. So, it's full of water. Fun fact. A lot of paranormal activity has to do with a lot of bodies of water. It's assumed that there's some kind of conductive material in the water that allows. Hold on, there's water. I live right next to a river. Huh. It might be explaining things. Now it's not a huge river. It's like a little creek right next to the apartment buildings, but that might explain a few things. Interesting. So no matter what, I just wanted to clarify a few things of what we experienced. If it didn't come out completely clear on the video, that we did catch a few EVPs. We know about this. We did catch a few shadow people. We know about that as well. Some of these breaths that we've been explained and comments and stuff like that have been telling us some strange things like that, those are new to us. We're kind of looking into that going, okay, wait, was it one of us? Was it this? What was happening at that time? So we kind of looked at all the other footage, and nothing was really happening at the exact same time with us. Like, you heard this weird breath that was happening with the recorder, the audio recorder, excuse me. You may wonder why I yawn. You may wonder why little noises come out of me. Let me full disclosure real quick. I have a stomach disease. Does that affect some of my yawning? Yes. It's just weird thing. It's a stomach disease and affects like my esophagus. It affects all of that. So it kind of affects little things and it quenches. And so moving on. So anybody who's asking why I'm always yawning, why is that happening? Why is this? this is an involuntary thing. This is just something I have to deal with. So I'm tired of seeing all the comments. I'm sorry. Of, oh, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? It's like, it's my life, okay? Everybody deals with something. Things happen, you know. But yes, we have seen all of this. We will look more into it and actually see if there's different angles that might work properly. That might work properly with that angle, with that evidence, and explain something away, or be a little bit more on the realm of, that might be paranormal. So there's a lot of interesting things like that. One thing to also note, there is a road that goes right beside this. It is not a pedestrian road or civilian road or something like that. This is it's an industrial road. I guess that's what you call it. I don't know if that's exactly what you call it, but it's an important road for like businesses, and it's a private road. Was there a lot of traffic there? Yes. Did any of that get picked up, really? No. Strangely enough, no. I was actually worried about the audio because some of this seemed so loud. But the weirdest thing is when we left the property, when we just stepped outside, it did not seem like there was any noises from it. So inside it felt like there was a lot of car noises. It felt like there was a heavy presence on top of your ears. Like you're, oh man, I'm getting a lot of interference here. Outside, you don't feel that. And the footage shows that. What we were experiencing as a physical thing, thinking, oh, this is just how it's going to be. That's not what it was. Not even close. So it is interesting. So it is interesting. So we will do more of these. We're going to do a lot more. Now that Zach has free time, and we all seem to have a little bit more free time now. So we will do a little bit more of these. I'm still going to do the doll videos. I'm still getting those done. I'm trying to set up better things. Why it takes me some time and why I'm not always analyzing and doing things with the doll is because I kind of wait for a few things from Amazon to come in. I am going to be having soon, coming in on Amazon, a 360 camera. And I'm going to put that around the doll and see what I could get. So we'll see how that goes. There's a couple of things that I want to have a better way of surveying the doll. And what's funny is it's actually going to be VR. So you yourself can actually click around and look and analyze the world around you instead of just focusing on what I'm aiming the camera. You can see everything. And so I thought that would be best for the doll videos and for all of that, so we can actually show 100% of the evidence. All right? Thank you, everybody, for sitting through this. I'm sorry about the yawning. Please do not fault me on that. That is just I could edit around that, but I feel I feel it's just we're having conversation. I'm not trying to make a fancy video here or anything like that. I'm trying to have just a one-on-one conversation with you. And no, I'm sorry about those things, but still, I'm not here to apologize for a lot of things. I'm just here to lay out the facts, let you know what's going on, and give you some answers. We haven't found answers. We've gained a lot more new questions, and things are getting a little exciting. Just and how it's moving forward. I'm actually interested in delving a little bit more money into things now that I have a little bit more money and a little bit more expendable income. I'm gonna be buying some more equipment to really research everything. I'm thinking really hard about getting a thermal imaging camera as well. So we'll talk more about that later. Thank you so much.